Some students in this class may have heard that a little louder than others, even though it was kind of loud. For hearing, although it all may seem like we have the same amount of hearing, over our lives we all lose our hearing. I'm in Sign Language 3 at my high school, and over these 3 years, I've worked with people that have a moderate amount of hearing loss, all the way up to being completely deaf. And over the course of my speech, you will be able to take a hearing test to find out and explain what your hearing number is. During the speech, you will learn 2 important words that relate to hearing, and then also take the test. So, to begin with, the 2 important words that you will learn is a hertz and decibel. What a hertz does is, within a second, the frequency that travels in its cycle is related in hertz. So basically, the higher the pitch, the more hertz it takes. The lower the pitch, the less amount of hertz it takes. The second is a decibel, which the decibel is it basically measures the intensity of sound. So me dropping that book would have a less amount of decibels than, say, a rock concert. And here on the chart, it shows you basically the different levels of the decibels. So for us, having a normal conversation is about 40 decibels less than a chainsaw. So, and then just continues on up from there. And 140 decibels is actually the threshold of pain, where your ears just split and it hurts and you get that ringing sense. So from a 140 all the way up, that's when you need the most amount of ear protection you can get. Secondly, we will now take the hearing test. So I must warn you now, the hearing test does have a very high frequency to it, so I apologize if it does hurt. It is measured in hertz and not decibels. And during the test, it does recommend that we use headphones, but because I cannot give headphones to everyone, the results will not be as accurate as they could be, but it'll give us a nice guesstimate of what it is.
Patty, you've lost 30 pounds.
Sorry.
Was this hard for you?
I could not believe how easy it was.
What I'll ask you to do, I'm going to raise it to where it actually starts the test. When I say go, I'd like everyone to put their hands up, and when you start to hear the sound, put them down. And at the bottom of the screen, about right here, it'll show your hertz level. And it'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it makes like a ch-ch noise, but that doesn't count. That's just stating where it's going to be taking place. So if everyone could just put their hands up for me, please.
Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You all turn around with Miss Vultures. She still had her hand up. Let's go ahead and stop there. So, I didn't realize it'd be the start, but it shows just on the different meters, it just shows what your level would be at when the hertz reach. You have amazing hearing, excellent hearing. For me personally, I was at about 1500 hertz, so I had about excellent hearing, and I had my dad take this test, and he actually only had about fair and average, so his hand was up a lot longer than ours. And so there's that. Some students in our class, sat here, some ways that we lose our hearing is just going to these concerts or dealing with sounds that are always loud to us. In this class, there are students that either A, do play an instrument now, or B, have played one in the past. So that's a 47% of the class, and their hearing may be a lot less than ours, or will deteriorate over time. So in conclusion of my speech, you've heard heard, or you have learned two important words that relate to hearing, a decibel and a hertz, and have also found an easy way to test your hearing, your friend's hearing, and just over time show how your hearing will deteriorate over time. Thank you.